wallet, mobile payment, really on the rise. And if you haven't noticed this trend yet, you probably need to pay lots of attention to it because it's gonna to replace the cash transactions or credit card, Visa cards transactions in the very near future. So let's just start with China. That digital payments, mobile payments are really popular in China, and we can see this graph. This is the GDP of China compared to the third-party GDP, third-party mobile payments, like total amount, and in a yearly basis. So basically, you can see the digital payments from China started from 2014, and it grows really fast. And we can see that it surpassed its GDP in 2017, means its velocity is getting high. And it surpasses almost like 3 times of GDP, or at least 2.5 times of its GDP in 2020. So this is the really inevitable trend, and it's also happening worldwide. So let's just see. Digital wallets has become a global phenomenon for sure. So in Asia, there's WeChat, Alipay, these two most popular mobile payments in China. And you can also see GrabPay in Singapore and other Southeast Asian region is really popular. And in Europe, there's a Lydia and the rest of competitors. And also in Africa, it's getting popular. And not to mention in the States, Cash App, Chime, and they sort of payment. Okay, so let's just look in the numbers. So this is the number of accounts the JP Morgan deposits in the JP Morgan deposit accounts. And this is the Cash App annually active users and Venmo's annually active users. We can see these two digital payments, they are catching up really fast since 2015, and they grow exponentially. So you can see they already surpassed the number of people they have JP Morgan deposit account, and still growing really fast. So this is totally a trend. They are surpassing the deposit accounts at such a large financial institutions. We can foresee in the next decades, it will probably even eliminate the need of having deposit accounts. The reason you have deposit accounts is you want to use debit cards or sort of a very easy way for you to do cash transaction, because you can withdraw your money from ATM machines, these sort of things. And this is the cost they need to acquire new users. And you can see for the credit cards, the cost of acquiring new users is really a lot, because you need to provide so much discount. You know the competition in credit cards, it's very intense. And we can see compared to these different financial services, digital wallets only need $20, just $20 only to acquire a new user. So the acquisition cost is extremely low. So that's why it can grow so fast, because it's just a better infrastructure, the better bill, the more efficient way of making transaction. That's why we can see such a rapid adoption rate. Okay, and this is the bank branch cost. Bank branch costs are rising. The per bank branch, how much you need to cost to maintain a bank branch, and you can see the cost is raising a lot. Definitely you need to adjust it to inflation, but even after you adjust this is in the inflation, you can see it's still on the rise. So on the contrary, digital platform its cost will probably reduce over time because you build one time, you build your infrastructure one time, you write your software one time, and the more user you have, you basically don't have to pay more to your software. And this is why we can see there's so much consumer, the total unsecured consumer debt in the US, and you can see in the bank's balance sheets it's getting high. So that's why they're getting sizable risks over time. But definitely we can still see there's a lot of debt that happen in the digital wallet. This is the potential valuation per users in digital wallet. We can see the estimated potential value of digital wallet per user is around 20,000. The reason is, and now their value so far is like 2,000, 1,000. So it's like 1/10 or 5% of its potential value. Why? I can tell you, because not many shops are accepting digital wallets. It's like the saturation rate is still so low. That's the reason why those users couldn't make all their payments in digital wallet, and that's why it hasn't reached its full potential. And in the future, when the more people use this, the network effects gets bigger, because when they have more users, more shops will want to join. When more shops want to join these digital payment networks, more users want to join, because it's become more handy. So it's a two-sided network effects. On one side is number of users, another side is number of shops they adopting this transaction method. So we can see in the near future it will really catching up. And this is the forecast with the digital wallet users in Medium, and you can see so far it's around 50-60 millions in the US. Actually, that's a lot already. That's almost 20% of the US population. And in the next 5 years, probably by 2025, it will reach 200 million users. I believe this forecast is quite accurate because we already have enough historical data to predict this, and this is not like super hard to predict. In the next 5 years, we will see a very new way of making transactions getting popular. 200 million users, basically 60% of the US population, and you can imagine probably 60-80% of shops that will allow you to use your mobile wallet, digital wallet. So that will be super handy. For me, I would definitely try to use it because it's just super convenient. I don't need to carry cash all the way, and I also can have a very good recording of my transactions. Yeah, that's so I think that's the trend, and that will be happening. That's all I want to share with you today. If you would like to receive more trends analysis like this, don't forget to subscribe. Your subscription is my greatest encouragement to make more video like this. And other than that, take care, and I will see you next time.